Yes, respected dear youngsters, welcome. One more day. Sankranti festival is over. So what? Ram Mandira Sthapana happening in 5 days' time. Huge festivity, it will be great. Then we'll have Yugadi, Ramanavami. Before that, Shivaratri. Continuously, the festivals come to remind us about the divinity, remind us about the spirituality, etc. Lucky we are. We are born as Hindus in Sanatana Dharma. Great. So, I welcome you, extend my gratitudes to you for becoming a means for me to talk on Gita. I also congratulate you that you are regular and there is something you are carrying from these classes to help you, to empower you in the knowledge aspect. Money I can't give you, Naukri I can't give you, but this knowledge which can make you know how to earn money, all of that is there. This is my contribution to you. And I wish and pray you continue studying Shastras, listening it from the Acharyas, and learn from it wisdom, knowledge, and applied knowledge is called as wisdom. Non-applied knowledge is called philosophy. Become wise people than mere philosophers. So my wishes and prayers for you in this regard will continue. So like every day today also out of our 5 topics, the first one is some common sense thought. What it is this key. First of all, unambiguously be clear about the goal to achieve. Then only you can gear up yourself, etc. Having made that goal ascertained, worldly and spiritual goal. Spiritual goal is only one, reaching Paramatma. Then, as clearly as possible, try to understand the means also for it. Details. This every day we talk. Today we are adding two things new. What is that? Is a key. Once you know the means, don't be lazy, lethargic. Then what? Follow the means. Only when the means are followed, be attentive. That we, with the practice, get the ability to do the things. We will know how to do in a better manner. Otherwise, we know what to do, but we don't do, then we don't know how to do that. We'll never do then. Then when you don't do, then how do you get what you want? Example of cooking you take. You know cooking. You know you have to eat food to satiate your hunger. But unless you start cooking, how will you know how to cook better? How will you become expert in that art of cooking which is required for survival? दिस इज वन एस्पेक्ट. करते रहने से कैसे अच्छा करना है ये पता चलता रहेगा. कभी नहीं करोगे तो दैट रिमेन्स एलियन टू यू फॉर इयर्स टुगेदर. Like swimming. By the age of 8, 9, someone goes, jumps into water, learns it from the swimming coach, example, etc. But the other fellow, 80 years ho gaya, he never tried even once. But he knows about swimming. He knows the benefit of swimming. But unless he goes into the water, tries swimming, how will he know the ins and outs of swimming? So too the car driving. Children आजकल 16 साल they know driving. वेट फॉर 18 टिल दैट इधर उधर घुमाएंगे. लाइसेंस मिल गया, विद इन 20 दे आर एक्सपर्ट्स. होल लाइफ दे कैन बी इंडिपेंडेंट ड्राइविंग देयर कार. ऑफ कोर्स दे मस्ट हैव मनी फॉर पेट्रोल एंड ऑल. हो गया एक्सपर्ट. दे नो नाउ हाउ टू ड्राइव इन बिग ट्रैफिक्स, इन ट्रैफिक जैम्स, also in highways, in ghat roads, in the bypasses. And the other fellow, he never tried. In his age of 70 years, he might have traveled in car for lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh kilometers. But he never drove. He never knew because he never tried. Be very careful about this aspect. करते रहने से ही कैसा करना, कैसे अच्छा करना पता चलेगा. Cleaning your house. You do it, then you know in short time how to do the work quickly, nicely. You cook it, cooking the food. When you start doing, then only you know in less time, more items, how can be they be made in a good taste. Good taste. So, yoga asanas. If you start doing them, then you know how to get mastery over it, and get benefit out of those asanas. Like my case, I keep on talking Shastra, then only I get the ideas as to how to talk the same Shastra to the children, to the youth, to the elders, to the true sincere seekers. I will know it. Accordingly, I mold my talk. If I don't do, I never know it. Isn't it? First point. Second is very crucial is that when I try to do, then only if I am not able to do, then I get a chance to think as to why I am not able to do. What are the obstacles, inner or outer? How to tackle them? How to manage them? How to transcend those obstacles? I will be able to know, especially in spirituality. When you try to do meditation, then you will know you are not able to do. Then you understand what are the reasons. Remove them, you will be able to do meditation. You want to do the puja, you try to do it, but you are not able to do. Then you know why it's not possible. Then rectify there, you will be able to do. Do that japa. Try to do it, you will know why we are not able to do. Then remove that reason, you do it. So to coming to Geetha classes regularly. Try to come. If you are succeeding, then you learn the art of how to be regular, sincere, noting all the notes, important points, learning, etc. If you are not able to come, then you know it. Na क्यों नहीं आ पा रहा हूँ मैं? I'm not able to manage my time. These are that reason. Then manage. Then be regular. Isn't it? इसलिए theory is good to one level. It gives us an idea. But unless the things done practically, neither we master them doing perfectly practically and find the ease in doing them. Or we will never know what are the reasons for which we are not able to do. Therefore, keep doing, know the reasons why we are not able to do well or perfectly, rectify it. And keep doing, from that only learn the art of doing in a better manner, better manner. The whole idea is doing is always important. You know, thousand things, you do two things, two only will have benefit. At least two. Thousand, you know, you have not done anything, no benefit. Thousand, you know, all thousand you do, thousand successes come to you. Never give up on the front of doing, and never give up on the front of rectifying the mistakes because of which we are not able to do the things which are to be done for achieving the goals which we have set, which are given to us, which we are given. ये है आज का समाचार, सोच लेना. Many of the youngsters, they have strong likes, dislikes. Something is very important to do, but they say I don't like to do. Then they don't do, only they never start. Drop that nonsense of I like or I don't like. If it is to be done, you like or don't like, you should do. If it is not to be done, you like or don't like, you should not do. पहले उसको जीतो तुम. Don't be a बेवकूफ of dancing to the tunes of your mind's likes and dislikes. Murak, if you like, you come to Geetha class. Nonsense. Dare not give chance to the mind to say I don't like. It is to be learned. That's it. Shut up, you mind. डांट कर उसको आकर बैठना. I don't like to respect my parents. I don't like to go to temple. Then Lord God says, I would like to give you a pig life, because pig also never respects parents. Pig also never does namaskar to the Lord in temple. Be in that kitchen only. I would like to push you there, Bhagavan will say. What are you nonsense talking about like or dislike regarding doing your duties, regarding serving parents, regarding going to the temple? How can you dance according to likes? And just because I like it, you waste your time in watching TV, cell phone, in cricket match, in Patanguda, and Bewakuf, Gadhe, and every abuse you give to yourself. I am telling to myself, I can't scold you, I can't see you. Youth's problem is this: first to come out of it, then recognize what is to be achieved, what is to be done, then keep doing. Then only perfection comes and you will avoid, you will be able to do well and achieve. So, to while doing only, you know you are a failure, then you will know what are the reasons. Rectify them, you are always successful. See, the like cricket players, not given chance to play, they will never know their strengths, to use weaknesses to rectify. Once chances दिए हैं 4-5, they know which shot they are weak in if they are batsmen. Then they improve upon that, then they perform well. Bowler. So where is he going wrong? Line or length or width or all? So he'll just adjust spin कैसा दे रहे हैं ball. तो समझ गया तो then he'll bowl better and he'll be a great performer. आया समझ में? इलेक्शंस में कंटेस्ट करो, हार गए, then you will know why you have lost. Either you are not serving well or you are not doing prachara well. तो do well service and do more prachar, अब जीतोगे. In the same way, spirituality में गीता you are learning, karma yoga you learned, bhakti yoga you learned, jnana shatkam you are learning now. Do the sadhana, then you will be able to perfect it. If not, you will fail. When you fail, you will think you know what are the reasons because of which failure has come. Then you have to avoid that reason, you succeed. Morning get up 5 baje. Try, you will get up. Then those 2 hours you can use. If you can't get up, then think. Why did you not get up? Yesterday I slept very late, ate too much food, watched TV like a hullu for till 2 o'clock. Then avoid those nonsenses. Then master the art of getting early up, early morning, using those sacred hours for spirituality, adha, for your study, other things, half, career, etc. मजा आए कि नहीं? In this way, life में सीख लो. This is what we want to discuss today in the common sense thought. Now, we'll do the other 4 things of ours after Sankalpa. Initial prarthanas, Taittiriya Brahmana Parayanam, Geetha Adhyanam and Valmiki Ramayanam Balakanda. Let us start. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृते पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व अध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्व शांति विश्व कल्याण विश्व एकता विश्व पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषाम् आचार्याणां गुरूणां भक्तानां साधकानां सेवकानां श्रेयविलासिनाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण पूर्ण आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधना प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये सेवा भक्ति धर्म भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन भक्ति भारत माता भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा भगवत भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेकानेक शास्त्राणां पारायण अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्राणाम उच्चारणम तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मण का उच्चारणम पारायणम गीता त्रयोदशोध्याय से पारायणम अध्ययनम श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायण बालकांडस्य प्रथम सर्गस्य पारायणम श्रीरामचंद्र स्वामिनः सद्गुणानाम अध्ययनम साधना प्रयत्नम मोक्षार्थम आनंदार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम लेट अस स्टार्ट. ओम 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. First thing we have done. Now the chanting of Sri Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Brahmanam Prathama Ashtakam Trutiya Prapatakaha from the mantra number 31 onwards. Just listen 5 minutes Veda mantra. ओम स्वदयति पल्पूलयति व्यावृत्या अनाक्त्यै द्वे च. ओम देवस्याहकं सवितो प्रसवे बृहस्पतिना वाजजितौ वाजञ्जेशमित्याह सवितृप्रसूता प्रसूत एव ब्रह्मणा वाजमुज्जयति. देवस्याहकं सवितुः प्रसवे बृहस्पतिना वाजजितावर्षष्टं नाकगं रुहेयमत्मित्याह सवितृप्रसूत एव ब्रह्मणा वरशिष्टं नाकगं रोहति चात्वाले रथचक्रं निमितगं रोहति अतो वा अंगिरस उत्तमा सुवर्गं लोकमायन्न साक्षात् देवयजमान सुवर्गं लोकमेति आवेष्टयति वज्रो वै रथः वज्रेणैव दिशोऽभिजयति वाजिनागं सामगायते अन्नं वै वाजः अन्नमेवावरुन्धे वाचो वर्ष्म देवेभ्यो भोक्पाक्रामतु तद्वनस्पतीन् प्राविशतु सैषा वाग्वनस्पतिषु वदति या दुन्दुभौ तस्मात् दुन्दुभिः सर्वा वाचोति वदति दुन्दुभिः समाघ्नन्ति परमा वा एषा वाक् या दुन्दुभौ परमयैव वाचावरां वाचमवरुन्धे अथो वाच एव वर्ष्म यजमानो वरुन्धे इन्द्राय वाचं वदतेन्द्रं वाचं जूप जापयतेन्द्रो वाजमजयदित्याह एष वा एतर्हीन्द्रः यो यजते यजमान एव वाचमुज्जयति सप्तदश प्रव्या धानाजिन्धावन्ति सप्तदशस्तोत्रं भवति सप्तदश सप्तदश दीयन्ते सप्तदश प्रजापतिः प्रजापतेराप्त्यै अर्वासि सप्तिरसि वाज्यसेत्याह अग्निर्वा अर्वा वायुः सप्तिः आदित्यो वाजी एताभिरेवास्मै देवताभिर्देवरतं युनक्ति प्रष्टिवाहिनं युनक्ति प्रष्टिवाही वै देवरतः देवरतमेवास्मै युनक्ति वाजिनो वाजन्धावत काष्ठाङ्गच्छतेत्याह सुवर्गो वै लोकः काष्ठा सुवर्गमेव लोकं यन्ति सुवर्गं वा एते लोकं यन्ति य आजिन्धावन्ते प्राञ्चो धावन्ते प्राङ्जीव हि सुवर्गो लोकः चतस्रुभिरनु मन्त्रयते चत्वारिश्चन्दागंसि छन्दोभिरेवै रेवैनान् सुवर्गं लोकं गमयति ओम शांति शांति शांति. Vedic mantra we have seen. Now the fourth program of the day, study of Bhagavad Gita. We are into 13th chapter, first of the Jnana Shatkam, Kshetra Kshetragna Vibhaga Yoga. Just 5 slokas to do. 30th one we have to study today. This chapter is talking about the mixed up things, do the vibhaga, detach from the binding thing and attach yourself to the liberating thing. Keep on listening, the words start going inside, then the meaning starts revealing, it starts sinking inside, then you know what Shastras are telling us to do as sadhana to achieve the sadhya, the moksha through achieving the selfhood. These are all higher things. In 10-15 years of time, if you are regular from now, you will be able to grasp. Then you retune your life, keeping this as ultimate goal. All other things are just for the managing of life in the world and serving the world. That's it. Goal is inner. You and Brahmadeva are doing such a Srishti Karyam. It's all only work given to him by Narayana. Out of obligation, he is doing his goal inside. His goal is inside to recognize his oneness with the Parabrahma only. It is the wisest thing to do. Even though you are youngsters now, still keep listening from now intent. I want you all by 40-45 years, perfect masters of what for the life ultimately has to be lived without leaving your routine of taking care of your profession, your job, your parents, your family. उनमें कुछ भी नहीं छोड़ना, उसको अच्छी तरह से करना, but knowing that that cannot be permanent goal. Permanent is God. When the time Lord gives the opportunity by the age of 60-65, when you are free in your service, then you are already set your children, that time all this will help. उस समय के लिए अब हम सीख रहे हैं, along with right now using whatever knowledges we are gaining for our present success outer and inner. If not, as I tell you again and again, like your grandfathers, uncle, every one of them retired, doing nothing of the spiritual, hooking onto TV, eating like buffalo, sleeping like anybody, anything, never productive, creative, constructive, spiritual in their life. I don't want you, the youngsters, to fail at that time and also to fail this time. This time, success is successfully doing your career and successfully serving the nation, the dharma. And at that time, the real success is in succeeding in doing your spiritual sadhana to reach the goal. There's no ambiguity at all in this. You must be pakka as long as you are with me to study all these shastras. Keep on learning them. I will go on teaching whoever arrive and they are ones loved by us, and they will be given this guidance and inspiration. Keep on learning. Now, Prakriti, Purusha, Ashtada Prakriti, and its all modifications. All of them fall in Prakriti. The one who knows it, he is the Purusha. That Purusha himself is Kshetrajna. Purusha Kshetrajna itself is Gneya. With the explanation of Gneya Vastu, Purusha and Prakriti, Purusha and Kshetrajna also stand explained. Gneyam yattat pravakshami yajnatva anadimatparam ityadi ityadi. Our job is what? Know what is now happening and know what to do. What is happening is Prakritistha Purusha Prakritijan Gunan Bhunkte Samsar. Karanam Gunasangaha. When started? Sadasadyoni Janmasu. What is your sadhana? Totally separate yourself as Purusha without entangled in the Prakriti. That's called moksha. How it is done? Upadrashta, Anumanta, Bharta, Bhokta, Maheshwara, Paramatma. Now we are like a Paramatma in every doing of our life. Try to become the Upadrashta level. Then let things happen in your presence. Aaj ka shlok bhi wahi hai. You just witness all that happening. This is called moksha. For that, dhyana, sankhya, yoga, karma yoga, shravana, these 5 sadhanas we have seen. Listen 5-6 times, the clarity comes to you more and more. ये हो गया. Then we were told about the new sadhana. Samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwaram vinasyatsva vinasyantam yaha pashyati sabashyati samam pashyan hi sarvatra samavasthitameshwaram nahi nastyatmanatmanam tato yati parangathim. The 29th sloka. 28 and 29 are very, very powerful, indicating us to focus attention on that Paramatma who has got these indicative definitions. Samam, who never modifies. Sarveshu Bhuteshu Tishtantam, very much he is there in every being. Parama Ishwaram, by being Satanchit, he is the supreme ruler, governor, controller. Samam Sarveshu Bhuteshta Parameshwar Tishtantam Parameshwaram, then Vinashatsu Avinashyantam. All the modifications right from birth up to Vinasha, when they are happening in the Prakriti, in the Bhutas, very much being in that, he is not born or not dying. The one who sees that self as his self, Sahapashyati, is a real experiencer, real visionary, real liberated person. So all examples are given. Ornaments born, ornaments modify, ornaments die. But there is one common thing, the gold, which never becomes silver or copper. That is samam. Sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam, it is there in all the ornaments. Parameshwaram, that being the cause for the ornament, it is ruling, governing the ornament, because remove the gold from the ornament, none of the ornament remains. Vinashyatsu avinashyantam, when the ornaments are getting destroyed, it is not getting destroyed. This is the last vikara modification. The first one is janma. When the ornament is born, gold is not born. When the ornament is becoming old, gold is not getting weak, old. When the ornament is melted and that ornamentation goes away, called vinashyatsu, he doesn't get vinasha, avinashyantam. Yahapashyati, if you are able to see. So always take the examples as of her help. Take the help of examples in the beginning to deeply understand the thing which our Shastras want to convey. Then after through the example thing is understood, then you do the things. So too the example of water and wave. So water is samam, sarveshu bhuteshu means in all waves tishtantam, it is very much there. Parama Ishwaram, it is the water is the Ishwara because without water you can't have a wave. It is giving the satta to the wave. Vinashatsu avinashyantam. So right from birth up to vinasha. When the wave is born, water is not born. Wave is growing, water is not growing. Wave is modifying, water is not modifying. Wave is decaying slowly, water is not decaying. When the vinashatsu, when the wave dies, water doesn't die. So to the mud and pots. In the same way, there is a sublime conscious existence truth which is samam, never changes. Sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam, stays in everything. Then Parama Ishwaram, it is done because of which everything is there. Vinashyatsu avinashyantam, among the vikaras that are happening to the whole world, he doesn't go through any vikara or modification. Yabhashyati, that self, the one who recognizes on the seat of meditation, Sabhashyati, he has developed the right wisdom, right vision, right knowledge, which gives him what it gives moksha, next loka. समं पश्यन् हि सर्वत्र समवस्थितमीश्वरं सर्वत्र सम्यक् अवस्थितम् ईश्वरं समं पश्यन्. Then only, what is the result? Nahi nastyatmanatmanam. Not only he will not do the commit suicide, the positive result is tataha yati param gatim. He will achieve the supreme abode of immortality, liberation, which is said in the earlier shlokas. Jnata amritam ashrute or sarvada vartamanopi nasabhuyovi jayate. That will be the great results if we discover that Paramatma Purushottama, who is Sama, who is Sarvesh Bhuteshu Tishtantam, Parameshwara Vinashatsu Avinashyantam. So there are things which are perishing. In that there is something imperishable. There are things having name and form, but there is a different Parameshwara in them. And that person is everywhere Sarvesh Bhuteshu and is unmodifying Samam. Keep on remembering these sentences this way. Slowly, the acceptance about the presence of the Paramatma, who is non seeable by any of the faculties, will happen. This is the first gain of studying Shastras. Then the second gain, where is it to be found in your own heart? How to find? By becoming introverted and meditative. For that, first you do the Karma Yoga outside and you clear the obligations. Do the Bhakti Yoga and develop the purity and single pointedness. Do the Ashtanga Yoga and remove lot of the vrittis. Now use the Jnana Yoga in which the Paramatma's Lakshanas are told, Swarupa and Tadastha, contemplating on them, slowly become deeper, deeper, deeper inside. Go on traveling. One day you'll touch that self, that it is me. That's called moksha. You establish in that, that's the moksha. Samam pashyani sarvatra samavasthitameshwaram na hinasti atmanatmanam tato yati param gatim. Okay. Hmm. Now comes the 30th sloka. Is another very crucial, very important, very sublime thing both to understand and practice and reach to that state. मजा आता है अगर एक्चुअली इस बात को समझ पाओगे तो जान पाओगे कर पाओगे तो you have reached the moksha. Few things only are there in this to listen, but they have to be heard and deeply thought over for clear grasping of it. पहले तो you refuse to accept that statement of fact. Then you have to be made to understand by various examples, logics. Then we have to indicate to you that that's the goal you have to reach to. Path is this one. Travel, reach out. Let us do this sloka 30th today. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगः त्रिंशतितमः श्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच 4.2 ॐ प्रकृत्यैव च कर्माणि प्रकृत्यैव च कर्माणि प्रकृत्यैव च कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः यः पश्यति तथात्मानं यः पश्यति तथात्मानं यः पश्यति तथात्मानं यः पश्यति तथात्मानं अकर्तारं स पश्यति अकर्तारं स पश्यति अकर्तारं स पश्यति अकर्तारं स पश्यति टू टाइम्स श्री भगवानुवाच प्रकृत्यैव च कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः यः पश्यति तथात्मानम् अकर्तारं स पश्यति अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच प्रकृत्यैव च कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः यः पश्यति तथात्मानम् अकर्तारं स पश्यति. Very powerful shloka, tough to grasp or even accept it. Now the question is what? Each one has his own prakriti. According to that he is functioning. Then how do you say कि he will not kill himself by himself or he will reach the paramoksha gati? लगातार लगे रह रहे लोग in कुछ ना कुछ काम propelled by the prakriti. How do you think, how do you say, how do you justify that he is nahinasti atmana atmanam and param gatim yati? To this seeming question, Bhagavan Krishna's answer is the ultimate. Tough to grasp. Yesterday we gave an example for us to understand that point. Convey करने के लिए. First one is what? Let us do the meaning of shloka straight away. Prakritya eva hi karmani kriyamanani sarvashah. Sarvashah means everywhere, every time, every type of what? Karmani. So karmani, sarvashah. Sarvashah karmani. By all means, variety of actions at every place and time, सब जगह पे, सब काल में, हर तरह का कर्म. सर्वशः कर्माणि का मीनिंग. And those karmas are he, verily, indeed, undoubtedly. What? Prakrutya eva cha kriyamanani. All those actions are being performed only by, verily by, undoubtedly by Prakriti only. So sarvashah सर्वप्रकारैः कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि प्रकृत्या एव हि कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः. प्रकृति के द्वारा ही सारे कर्म हर जगह, हर समय में, हर तरह के कर्म किए जाते हैं. This is one knowledge we have to get clear into our understanding, which is, I said, very tough. What do we generally say? What Prakriti is doing, it is a jada, I only am doing. But यहाँ कहते प्रकृत्या एव हि कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि. Therefore, the Prakriti, the Trigunatmika, Maya, Ishvara, coming to express as three gunas, and then it happened, it itself, Trigunatmika Prakriti only expressing as Mahatattva, expressing as Brahmanda. Be attentive. And in that, as Shariras, Indriyas, Prana, Mana, everything is expression of the Prakriti. Having expressed this way, be attentive. Prakriti alone is doing everything, of course, in the presence of Purusha. But the thing is, Purusha is not doing anything. Among these two things, this is the first thing explained in the first line. Sarvashah karmani kriyamanani prakrutya eva hi kriyamanani. Sarvashah, all places. Sarvashah, all times. Sarvashah, all types of activities. by all everywhere, seemingly. So somebody is dancing, somebody is singing, somebody is giving lecture, somebody is listening, somebody is playing cricket, somebody is watching it, somebody doing a research in a scientific lab, somebody is a doctor treating, somebody is a lawyer arguing, somebody is again another scientist thinking about how to launch the rocket with this that satellite. So how many people are doing works? So too, the dog is barking, donkey is braying, each bird is chirping in its own way. So too, the trees, flower trees giving flowers, fruit trees giving fruits, veggie trees giving veggies, अनाज वाला अनाज. काम हो रहा है कि नहीं सारा? All these comes are karma are prakrutya evacha karmani kriyamanani sarvashaha. Be careful. But not without, but in the presence of the conscious self only. First line is explained. Prakrutayava sarvani karmani kriyamanani sarvashaha. Yaha pashyati. The one who realizes this point. First point to be realized. Like na, earlier shloka hai na, yah pashyati sapashyati. है कि नहीं? यह पश्यति स पश्यति समम सर्वेषु भूतेषु तिष्ठन्तं परमेश्वरं विनश्यत्सु अविनश्यन्तं यह पश्यति स पश्यति. In the same way, samam pashyani sarvatra samavasthitamishwaram nahi nasti atmana atmanam tato yati parangatim. So what is the pashyati? What is the vision? These are the two things. First one is what? Everywhere, every time, every type of the karmas are done only by Prakriti. First thing, pashyati, understand it. Tatha. Then second point. What is the second one? Tatha atmanam akartaram yah pashyati. The one who understands, knows that the pure self is akarta. He is not doing anything, only Prakriti is doing. In this way, two things, the one who clearly experiences on the seat of meditation, he is called Sapashyati, the one who has grown, developed, and realized the fact of the Upanishads. Ya Pashyati, Tatha Atmanam Akartaram Savashyati. Generally, what happens? I say I am the doer, then because I am the doer, the phala comes and I enjoy it. The doer and enjoyer is called ego, the jiva. He is hiding the infinite liberated self in us from our own cognition. This jiva. But the fact is what? The Paramatma has never become Jivatma. Imagine to become Jivatma. Paramatma is always witness. He is like, yesterday we gave the example, electricity. And the bulb is glowing, fan is moving, heater is getting heating up. So Prakriti is doing all that karmas. This is to be understood. Then what about Purusha, the electricity? Atmanam akartaram. Petrol is not moving the car, not pushing the scooter. So to electricity is not illuminating the bulb. So to say, in the electricity, bulb illuminating doership is not there. Therefore, whether the bulb is glowing 0 watt, 1000 watt, glowing very well, will lasting for long time, or getting fused, that bulb filament is gone. But with all these happenings, Prakriti, that nature, that electricity ko kuch nahi hota, because he is not the doer. See the calculation between them? One is Prakriti, second is Purusha. We thought so far Purusha is doing everything. The fact is what? In the presence of Purusha, Prakriti is doing everything, Purusha is not doing. That not doing Purusha, when one recognizes, and the one who recognizes that in the mere presence of the Purusha, the Prakriti is doing, and he identifies the not doing Purusha, he is called as Sapashyati. He is the Moksha, Mukta Purusha. He is no more bound. Because only when I do karma, I get the karma phala, then only I suffer in this world. That's called samsara. ना करता हूं मैं, इसलिए ना भोगता हूं मैं. मेरे प्रेजेंस में उपाधियां कर रहे हैं. That level of deep meditation we have to reach to. Meditative life, not only meditation, sitting, closing eyes, throughout the other interactions also, you know that consciousness, I am in the presence of consciousness, the electricity, the fan is moving, the bulb is glowing, etc. Sahabashit. The one who visualizes it, he is the real visionary. Great na thought. Can we reach to that level? Now, I'll talk 1 minute only. I have to do Ramayana also. Actually, this is the fact. Wherein, in the presence of conscious Purusha or Paramatma, Prakriti is acting. But the problem is what? There is some intermediate entity who has no logic of his existence, but still is there. What he does is, he takes the energy from the Paramatma, and when the Prakriti is doing the things, he considers he is the doer. He is called as Jiva. Now be attentive. This Jiva is product of two things. One is Ajnanam of his real essential self. Second is he's got plenty of vasanas. Therefore, as long as I am in ignorance about my essential self, as long as mm, mm, I am जो है hoarding my vasanas, gaining so long, I will not know myself to be that Purusha in whose presence things are happening, the liberated Purusha. I will be always bound to Jiva only. Therefore, one side, through the Atma Jnanam, that I am this conscious self who is not the doer, not the enjoyer, the Ajnanam should be removed. The other side, through karma and bhakti and Ashtanga Yoga, the vasanas have to be removed. When the vasanas are zero, when the knowledge about pure self is 100%, then you can see in the presence of the Lord, the self, the me, the Prakriti is acting. There is no Jiva who says, I am the actor. He is the one who is the says I am the actor and he gets the phala. But that jiva is product of Ajnana and Vasana. Ajnana is gone away with Jnana. Vasana is removed by Karma Bhakti Yoga. Then there is no birth for the jiva who claims I am the doer. Then you can see in the presence of Paramatma electricity, the things are happening. The fan is moving, bulb is glowing. The whole human life is only for achieving this perfection of recognizing himself to be akartaham abhoktaham ahamevaham aveyaha. I am that pure conscious self. In my presence, these things are all happening. In the sequence I told you. Paramatma is Maya Shakti. It becomes Mahat Tattva from that Virat Purusha. In that all the beings with all the faculties, they all are functioning in the presence of the divinity. That's it. He need not do. He need not achieve anything. So there is some entity in us which is in this way non-doer, non-enjoyer. That is my real self. He is called Neyam, he is called as Purusha, he is called as Kshetrajna. I am that Kshetrajna, I am that Purusha, I am that Neya, who is neither Karta nor Bhokta, was mere presence. That presence is consciousness, that is existence, that is infinite, therefore that is blissful. Those who have reached to that self, they always remain in that blissful state of being. ठीक है बेटा? This is what is the shloka. थोड़ा 3-4 बार सुनोगे, better idea you will get it. Only listen this. Earlier chantings, later Ramayana, वो छोड़ो, वही इसी को सुनो, जिनको जो तो कम टाइम है उन लोगों के लिए. I am looking for some youngsters to help me who can do this job of copying and pasting all Geetha classes in one folder. 20 minutes ही होएगा. Common sense thoughts in another folder. Ramayana or Stotra classes is another. So they're looking at it, oh, 1 hour class, where can we have time to listen? Don't listen, 20 minutes Gita sun. Gita इच्छु Gita सुने, Ramayana सुने, the introduction common sense thought वाले उसको सुने. Because that facility technically available. But I need someone to help me. I can't know all these technicalities. Somebody is there, they can do. In that way, every day 4 classes we are doing. Totally, it is 470th class today. So 4 into 470 is 1840 classes. That way we have done. 1880 classes. Anyway, This is what is Geetha. Prakrutyaiva cha karmani kriyamanani sarvashah yah pashyati. This is one line. Second, tatatmanam akartaram savashyati. So sarvashah prakrutyaiva karmani kriyamanani iti yah pashyati. Atmanam akartaram iti yah pashyati. Sah pashyati. The one who recognizes these two is the real visionary. Then he is liberated. But now it's not possible. Because with so many vasanas and habits and identifying upadhis and getting a habit of doing, becoming, desire coming, doing, becoming karta, doing karma, getting phala, involving in it in such amount of nonsense. From million lives we are involved as if that alone is real. वो सबको साइड में रखो बोले तो कैसा होगा? Like the youth. Never heard Gita classes. Throughout life in useless wretched things they are involved. Suddenly उनको कहो जाओ बेटा गीता सुनो, काहे के गीता हमें नहीं होगा मेरे से. What not only youth, the oldies also of 60 70, tell them अब तो सुनो गीता. वो नहीं होगा. जबरदस्ती आएंगे, 2 मिनट में नींद आएगी नहीं को उनको, नहीं तो 3 मिनट में वो बाहर जाके सो जाएंगे या इधर सोएंगे या घर में जाके. Such a pathetic life because of habits of all this nonsense for million years. आई एम टेलिंग यू, जैसे बंदे जिस चीज़ों के आदती बनते उससे अपोजिट वाला चाहे जितना भी ग्रेट हो उसमें नहीं आते. दिस इज जनरल एग्जाम, पर्टिकुलरली हियर आल्सो. द दो थियरी वी आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग टू डू इट प्रैक्टिकली. है ना, मुझे डॉक्टर बनना है, लायर बनना है, प्रधानमंत्री बननी है, ये करोड़पति बननी है. अब इतने बनावटी जिंदगी मन में रखकर तुम जो है उसको जानना चाहते हो तो कैसा होगा वो. So our whole lifestyle is contradictory to our moksha. That means it is in tune with our own bondage. We are living life of bondage by choice. We got habituated. जेल में रहने वालों को जैन मजा आने लगते हैं, जंगल में रह जंगल में मजा लगता है. इसी तरह वी आर ऑल इन संसारा, मजा मजा लग रहा है, इसलिए वी डोंट वांट टू लिव इट. Okay, we'll stop it here. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Apadam Abahartaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. Om Sri Sita Rama Bhyam Namaha. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. अथ श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायणं बालकांडं प्रथम सर्गः. श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिनः गुणानां वर्णनं लक्षणानां वर्णनं. श्री रामायण शास्त्रस्य रामावतारस्य संक्षिप्त चरित्र. तो वाल्मीकि जी asked Narad ji, who is the one with these 16 qualities, all of. Naraji starts saying, let me think about and tell you, because such a qualities you told have to be very, very rare. Anyway, I have browsed through my Google inside, then it is found. Now, very objectively, Naraji is telling Valmiki as if he never met Rama and all. He says, oh, Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha Ramanam Ramo Nama Janaishruta. हाँ है कोई born in the Ikshvaku Vamsha, known by the name Rama by everyone. Then he says, not only these 16 qualities you said, now I am listing in front of you so many other divine qualities Rama has got. You and I studying this portion because these qualities made Rama hero, supreme hero. When we learn those knowledge, those values and practice, we will be also as supreme hero as Rama. And all these values, qualities are not to satisfy anybody or get certificates from others, but in living life like this alone, there is inner fulfillment experienced. And Ram Mandira, today is 17th Jan, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But the next Monday, Prana Pratishtha of Ramji is happening. As our offering, we are doing all this study. Not only this, in my evening class from last 1350 days, every day I am doing Ramayana without even one day break. 24,000 slokas Valmiki chanted, class is done, satsang like this. We have done Tulsi Ramayana Pata. We also have done some class on Tulsi Ramayana, Adhyatma Ramayana from last 550 days today, 550 दिन. Yeah, we are doing unbroken. 5 more days, punch. That will be over on the day of Rama Pratishtha. This is also for that as an offering. At the same time, you and I in the class learning another Shastra, not less than Valmiki Ramayana itself, in which first chapter only we are focusing on, in which Rama's divine qualities are told and the entire Ramacharitra is told. This is what Valmiki taught by Naraji on asking. Valmiki with his divine vision develops it into 24,000 slokas with all details of Rama Katha, Rama Janma se lekar till Rama leaves the world. That is in 7 portions, 7 chapters, kandas: Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda, Kishkinda Kanda, Sundara Kanda, Uttara Kanda, Yuddha Kanda, and Uttara Kanda. We are doing the first one, Balakanda, Ayodhya, Adhyatma Ramayana, first Sarga only. Clear? Now, 16 ke baad, what are the other 5 ones? Lord Rama's gunas, Niyatatma, we have seen. How he fully controlled his all faculties and using them only for the purpose without mistake even once. ये सब जानकर मेहनत करते 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 इनको पाना पड़ता है. Then only the life becomes beautified. Like you make your house neat and clean by wiping and sweeping and wiping and all, then painting, then all the interiors, exteriors, wallpapers, and the walls, ceilings, everything kept in its own place intact, fridge in its own place, all the utensils in their own place, dining table in the dining place, kitchen trays, everything. Don't you see that house so beautiful? You enjoy it, no? In the same way, these are the values when practiced, our life becomes intact, complete, perfect. It's not to satisfy Rama or do anything to anybody. My life becomes worthy of enjoying for myself, beautiful for myself, appreciable by me, and I get that self confidence, self respect. Every value is of that nature. So we have seen Niyatatma, the one who has done control of all is Sharira, Indriya, Prana, Mana, Buddhi. I have explained it. Then Mahavirya, we said, Lord has extra energy every time to work more so that the success definitely is achieved. That's Mahavirya. Then Dyutiman, he has got such a duty because self-discipline, because of rightly utilizing the things. That his presence is so powerful and effective. Then Dhrutiman was studied very exhaustively. Dhruti is the very essential quality to be held for doing all great things. धर्म करना धृति चाहिए, तपस्या करना है धृति चाहिए, भक्ति करनी है धृति. We have to have dhruti for yoga darshanam, yoga sadhana. We have to have the dhruti for Vedanta, coming to class regularly. And to control senses from indulgence, dhruti. To stop from entering into slumber and stupor and sleep, you have to have the dhruti. We know many things to do, but we don't have dhruti, therefore we don't do anything. भगवान राम धृतिमान, पकड़ लिया कुछ तो कर ही दिखाए. And the last one is Vashi. भगवान राम नारायण वशी, सब कुछ उनके वश में. अपने जीवन को अपने हाथ के में संभालना is called Vashi. It's a big topic, not easy thing, but then at least you can start thinking in these lines. Can I have complete control over my life, that I command whatever I want at any time? That's called Vashi. So these are the 16 plus 5, 21 values. Now in the 9th shloka, some more are given. Let us make a chant of it thrice. Only one shloka. Let us see how many good qualities or values or virtues or habits Ramji ka dharma जो है. Let us study. Let us also imbibe them. Om बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी श्रीमान शत्रु निबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कंबुग्रीवो महाहनुः. फिर से बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी श्रीमान शत्रु निबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कंबुग्रीवो महाहनुः. फिर से बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी श्रीमान शत्रु निबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कंबुग्रीवो महाहनुः. बुद्धिमान नीतिमान वाग्मी श्रीमान शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसः महाबाहु कंबुग्रीवः महा. 9 things are told. In this 9, the later four talk about his physical appearance. They are also qualities, because maintaining a physicality also means for success. Okay, today we will see the one value, Buddhiman. Bhagwan Rama's quality or value. Buddhiman means what? First of all, he has recognized that he has got a buddhi as a human being. Because what differentiates human beings from animals is buddhi only. They don't have, we don't use. Itna hi farak hai. So, Rama recognized he has got a buddhi. Second, Rama utilized that buddhi. Third, Rama utilized that buddhi for the highest. Fourth, Rama utilizes buddhi all the time. Fifth, therefore, in Vyavahara, he lives life from the buddhi level. In the meditation, he transcends even the buddhi, he will be at the self level. So, who is Bhagavan? Rama Buddhiman. Point one explanation. Second, what is the meaning of using the Buddhimatta? Everywhere. First Buddhimatta, I am Sakshat Parabrahma. Buddhiman means, Buddhi means Bodha, means knowing it. Second Buddhiman is he knows that I came as an avatara. Third Buddhiman is he knows he came as an avatar as a human being. Therefore, as a human being, I must live life of dharma. About that is Buddhiman. Throughout life, he lived life like dharma, with dharma. Buddhiman. Second is Kshatriya, is a Raja. Therefore, as a Kshatriya Raja, how will have to take care of the Ayodhya? He is clear about that, Buddhiman. Then, in doing that kingdom and as coming as an avatara, he is Buddhiman, that he came to establish dharma. That is done when the people who are troubling the dharma are eliminated, those who are supporting the dharma are supported. Therefore, Bhagavan is Buddhiman. Ravana, they are disturbing the world, so they have to be eliminated. He eliminated them. Vibhishana, Sugriva, they are the upholds of dharma, so they have to be supported, so he supported them. This is Buddhiman about it. And for that, everything how to achieve. He got the buddhi. Therefore, accordingly only he has done. In that buddhimatta, his sharira, his indriya, his prana, his mana were his slaves, were his workers, were his employees. They were not his swamis. In this way, Ramji is completely buddhiman. Along with that, the buddhiman for knowing all the Rajaniti Dharma, buddhiman how to respect the parents, even if it costs Rajyam, comforts of Rajyam, even sometimes life, buddhiman. And how to fulfill the vrata, vow, or the order given, buddhimatta. He is not compromising with it. 14 years, Kaikeyi Dasharatha told to be in the jungle, he never compromised. That's a buddhimatta. And while en route, how many he met Rishi and Muni. Nowhere he has forgotten that he is Brahman, that he is Avatara, that now he is in the Vanavasa, now he is there for Dushta Rakshana, Dushta Shikshana, Shishta Rakshana, Dharma Samrakshana. कभी भी उनका बुद्धि भूल नहीं गया, निद्रित नहीं हुआ regarding what to achieve, what to do. See how crystal clear is the understanding of the word बुद्धिमान. अब इस दृष्टि से देखो तो अपन कहाँ खड़े हैं? बुद्धिमान? No, we are only Doberman or Superman or Spider-Man. Rama is. In that Buddhimatta, how to respect revere elders. Vasishtha Adi, Shatananda Adi, Dasharatha Kaushalya Adi. In their Buddhimatta only, how to have that friendship extended and exchange love. Whether it is with Jatayu, whether it is with Sugriva, whether it is Guha, whether it is with Vibhishana, Buddhimatta. Then how to love youngsters, forgive them, train them, make them do the good works, get the work done from them. Whether it's Bharata Lakshmana Shatrughna, isn't it? Whether it is Hanumanji, it is Angada, सबसे कैसे प्यार करके काम लेना है उनसे, बुद्धिमान. So to Shatrus like Ravana, how to eliminate them. Buddhimatta about that also. Ramji is Buddhiman, not Buddhu like us. Finally, spiritual Buddhimatta is knowing Atma and Atma Viveka, knowing Bandha Moksha Viveka. Isn't it this Buddha? This का 2 minute बात करके tomorrow we'll start the Nitiman, then Vagmi, then Sriman, Shatru Nivarana, those things. Thank you. Om Buddhiman Nitiman Vagmi Sriman Shatru Nivarana Vipulam So Mahahu Bahu Kambogrivo Mahahanuhu. This is what Ramas Gunas 22nd is Buddhiman. 16 5 1. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांतिमाम्नयात् शांतो मुचित वंदेम्यः मुक्तश्चान्यानुमोचेत् असतो मा सद्गमे तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमे मृत्योर्मामृतगमे ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय गीता माता की जय व्यास व्यास भगवान की जय बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय अयोध्या पुण्य मोक्ष धाम की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सदगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय नव पार्वती पते हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति गीता माता की जय नव पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापक की जय भारत माता की जय सनातन धर्म की जय वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय समस्त युवा मंडल की जय Our Rama Mandira with Rama Prana Pratishtha in 5 days' time, becoming available for our darshan properly, receiving regular pujas, which was denied from 500 years because of not only the Dushta Rakshasas, but our own governments after 47 onwards, देखो care ही नहीं किया. You understand now? Those people, non-Indian, non-Hindu, non-Sanatana Dharmi, and enemies of it, never allow us to develop. Don't vote them. पूरा जीरो कर देना उनको आप 2024 के इलेक्शन में. You select those people who are doing work now so beautifully, internationally famous, economically famous, then infrastructure wise growing, defense wise growing. Sanatana Dharma brought back to its pristine glory without troubling or disturbing or touching, doing little harm also to any other religion. We are not doing, we don't do it. It's not our philosophy at all. Ours is protect ours, allow others also to grow. इससे बढ़कर कौन हो सकता है देश का धर्म का हर तरह का रक्षा बढ़ावा करने वाला. Select such people. Next year we must see Krishna Mandira. Next year we should see Kashi Vishwanatha Mandira. Then we should see the entire Indian constitution government becoming Hindu Sanatana Dharmi. Then Bhagavad Gita should become the Rashtra Grantha. You know, Rama Rajya should be there. Rama should be printed in 100 rupees notes now, 1000 rupees, 2000. What Gandhi and all when Rama is there? बच्चा लोग है सब. है ना? What Mahatma Gandhi you talk? All his children left him. He himself was biased towards the Nehru and all, destroyed the whole future of country. At old age, he was tired, exhausted. Okay, that time. His own children never cared him. एक तो Muslim convert हो गया. He was fighting with himself. I'm just telling, some glory things are there which we know. But when we have to talk about Rama's glory, then we have to bring out all the facts. He may be great, but not as great as Rama. I'm telling. If we had no Rama, then we मजबूरी करा महात्मा गांधी. But मजबूरी क्यों? We have Rama. We have Bhagwan Rama, Krishna. Every one of them you can make the leaders. Our inspiration. Rama is an ideal for us. Sita Mata is an ideal. You should work for it. It is your time now. So we brought Ram Mandir and giving you. We have given an initiative and told you how delicately things can be done without harming anyone. Now you carry on the baton and achieve every one by one thing beautiful. And happy and thanks for the opposite people, not political, but the Muslims and all. They are silent. Good. Why they are silent? Because they know it was always Ram Mandir. Everyone knows. Now court also agreed. And if some of the elders have the common sense, they should give Mathura Kashi also to us back. And थोड़ा ऐसा करके माफी मांगे अपने बुजुर्गों की तरफ से और कहे we will not do such nonsense in future, then you will see their religion also starts getting respected. And also in them, whatever the wrong things that are there, which they making them only feel guilty or insulted, let them edit. They are all smriti. They are not the way like Vedas and all unchangeable truths of the reality. ऐसा थोड़ी है वो. So I'm just telling how we have to together as a humanity grow spiritually in its true sense. Only Sanatana Dharma is fit for doing that. Rama stands for it. Ram Mandir is coming. Let us take that inspiration, establish Ramarajya in our hearts, everywhere around. Thank you. Mm.